Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition. Rebooted the machine, hopefully it'll go faster. Saw a bear down
This
here
might interest you, sir.
just before I ended the last episode, but it doesn't seem to be there anymore. Anyway, we are going to go do some Blackwall stuff and some Varric stuff,
Should we look around?
I suppose. Let's get the Crystal Grace. Let's see, pristine griffin feather.
Good find.
Alright. Up, look! Alright, completed that. Alright, let's do another Blackwall thingy, which is over here. And who do we got over here? We don't have to fight. You don't have to die if you don't want to. Map of the Deep Roads.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
I think Hawk could benefit from that. Wasn't that what Hawk was looking for? Maps of the Deep Roads? That's how he met Anders. Alright. Let's see. Let's go do this Astrarium over here. Now who's fighting over there? I thought we dealt with all the Mage Templar crap.
The apostates have fled into the hills.
With the Apostates, I thought we had wiped them out. Really, I thought we had. Why are they wearing keeper robes?
Fine work out there. Killing those vultures.
People will think twice before attacking the Inquisition now.
Yeah, well, but you know, we already wiped out the Apostate stronghold, and it looks like Varric can level. I'm gonna give him this. Maybe it'll help keep him alive. Anything else here besides the terrarium? Let's see. We'll just start here. Okay. And I want to get some more shards. And do something for Varric. You ready to bury her up, Vivian?
I've new, sir.
Because we're going to need it.
Up she goes.
Missed. Alright, there we go. Come on, land. Whoosh! Waiting for us? Yes, you are. Good. Now you just stay there. Alright, get some approval from Varric. Oh, that other one didn't leave any loot for us? Oh, well. Professor Frederick of Seralt should come over here. Loot all these gurns that are dead. He could study them to his heart's content. Let's see. I want to go up there. There might be some loot up there. I don't remember if there's loot up there or not. Is that the way into the dragon lair? No. No. Is there anything back in there? Nope. This looks like a good place for loot to hang out. And there's none. No loot. Alright. Fine, whatever. Scorched bronze armor. Minus 50% fire resistance. Is that royal elf fruit? Yes, it is. Let's take that. Alright, I hate this. I hate this. No! God, I hate this. Got it! Hooray us. And then finally, I believe we have all the shards in the hinterlands, I think. Yes. No. Let's go to, it's going to be the fastest way there. I think, yeah, let's go here. Let's go to Redcliff and meet with the mages.
I must remember to send a thank you gift to the Marquise Tremaine. Something delicious, perhaps?
I'm sorry, were you saying something to me?
Of course not, my dear. What was that wonderful restorative Bastien had? The one with violets.
The Heart of Spring, from Vachel.
Yes! Wait, how do you...
I wasn't always a drifter.
Make good use of it.
It's good to see you.
Alright. First, I figure we'll stop by the Astrarium Cave.
Yes, sir.
And then go on up to Redcliff.
They'll be losing toes soon enough.
And I think there's Crystal Grace there. Maybe? There was somewhere where there was a bunch of Crystal Grace. And I think it was in the mage hideout. Is there Crystal Grace in here? It's erbium. There's some royal elf root. Now, where did... Oh, it was in the wolf den. That's right. It was in the wolf den where there was a bunch of Crystal Grace. Oh, look. Royal elf root. Come on. Alright, and now to Redcliff. Oh, ooh! Before going to Redcliff, there's the brothers thing, which I think will allow us to talk to somebody in Redcliff and acquire them as an agent. Anything in here? We know where the stronghold of the apostate mages is. Hello? Give me the money! Give me the money! Somebody leveled Viv. Let's see. I was going to give her Dispel. Yep, let's do that. Anybody else? Blackwall, what are we gonna do with you? Let's do that. And where are we? Ah, here we are. This is what we want. I think. I think that's what we want. It's back that way. Anything in here? Nope. There's supposed to be a fade rift here. There is. Oh, that's Barrack. What in the world's that? Isn't there something in this house up here? Some kind of quest. What is that? It's a dog. It's a dog lamp. Ah. Eh. everybody's gonna come up after me. Here they all come. You silly people. Varric, I thought you were smarter than that.
So, Enchanter to the Imperial Court. That's a fancy title.
How very observant.
Why aren't you holed up with the Empress in Halam Shiral?
Grand Duke Gaspard laid siege to the city while I was attending to business for the Circle.
Lucky for you, I guess.
The Circle's shattered, the Empire is at war, and the Divine is dead. Only an imbecile would consider this lucky.
This is something, I guess, that Viv wants right here. This candle stub, I think. But I don't want to help out the Chantry. So... oh, come on. How do I get the frick out of here? Okay, thank you. I don't want to help out the Chantry. Tonillia is not interested in the Chantry. She didn't give a crap about the Chantry. She's going to help them out. Screw them. Yeah, this is what we need. This is what we needed for to acquire that agent in Redcliff.
Templar.
Varric? Oh, it's just a bottle of booze. Anything around this windmill? Seems like a good place to hide something.
Redcliff Village should be right up ahead.
I want a constant watch on that damned thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
What was that? None of my reports indicated temporal distortions near these rifts. Interesting. Something's not right. Stay.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
I don't know what this temporal distortion stuff they're talking about. I have no clue.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Is it just me, or is something weird going on here?
Something's not right. We need to talk to the Grand Enchanter.
It's just you, Varric. It's just you. What is going on here? Are you demonstrating proper style? What are you doing? USA! USA! Didn't know these guys were American. I thought they were Theodosians.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
See? What did I tell you?
It's not just that. I heard about the deaths too. Refugees killed by Templars driven past the point of reason.
Yeah, if Solus were here, he'd tell us about how wonderful
Look at
this
that old
windmill.
thing. I'm surprised it's still standing.
Grandmother, I think we should go.
Go? In the middle of the war? Don't be a fool, girl. We did not flee Redcliff when the dead walked into our village. We will not flee now.
Somebody tell me how these mages, why the Queen gave them, why the Arl gave them this town. I mean, I don't get it.
Now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road. If not for the Inquisition, it would have been even worse. And we hid here behind the village walls and did nothing.
What could we have done? Gone out and died with them.
Good point. Well, I can't open any of this shit, so we're not going to.
Mother, I had the dream again last night.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman. The ashes of Andrastia herself brought the Arl back from his enchanted slumber.
Oops.
I remember the first time the dead walked. The ashes of Andrastia herself brought the Arl back.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Let's see. Well, we can claim something up here. Might as well.
Something like that. All right. You want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition.
Do you mean it?
I'm a fair cook and you're a fine leather worker. I'm sure they can find some use for us. And the Inquisition soldiers are the only ones trying to restore order right now.
Welcome
we want
back.
to help.
All right, we'll do it. Thank you.
They say a desire demon took the mind of our young Lord Connor.
I don't want you talking to the rebels. We're normal folk. We keep our heads down and let the mages and the Templars kill each other.
So it was just you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
The lone wanderer searching the world. What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
Try someone with a strong arm and stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
Wanting to kill more Darkspawn.
You're just like Sebastian.
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine?
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. You were Dalish. My Senna and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the Tablestones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
I'll have to bring Solus back when we turn that quest in. Because I think Solus will approve. Let's see.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village? I'm not sure there's enough food.
Very well.
Anything out here? No. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Maybe the rumors about the apostates attacking people were just rumors after all.
Either way, we're safe. That's all that matters right now.
What have you got to say for yourself?
Sod it. I can't see a thing with that bright thing up in the sky.
Yeah, I had the same problem sometimes too. Eric.
The Majesty, you're the rightful heir to Redcliff. In Sabinta, they would never take that away just because you're a mage. After what I did.
I'm not even sure I should be here.
It's not your fault. It could have happened to any of us.
That doesn't help. That's why people hate us.
But
Just stop. You don't know what you're talking about.
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I guess. I can't believe King Alistair thought Redcliff was the right place to send the mages. I mean,
King
he grew up
Alistair?
here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
King Alistair is Queen Nora. What are you talking about?
You were behind the siege of Redcliff 10 years ago.
That's me. The boy with Redcliff's blood on his hands.
If I were you, I wouldn't have set foot in Redcliff again unless I was dragged in chains.
I had nowhere else to go. When we closed the circles, every city shut its doors to us. There was nowhere else to go. I hate it. I can feel the blood on the stones, even if I can't see it.
Why isn't Al-Eman in power anymore?
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled. If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter?
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliff, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
It's not King Alistair. What the frick? What the frick? There's no King Alistair. Alistair's dead. It's Queen Honora.
Travel safely.
Those were tranquil skulls?
I had wondered what became of those poor souls when the circles collapsed. Now we know.
I had hoped they were safe with the rebel mages. I see that I was mistaken.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
Let's sell our valuables anyway. What do you have for sale? Whatever, huh? This is what? Tier 1 stuff, I think. Yeah, I think this is all Tier 1 stuff.
Blessings upon the Inquisition.
We're not going to do the Lord Wolsey thing, I don't think. But there is actually a codex entry to be had up here.
I suppose you're right.
Let's go do that. Oh, hell. We're going to go do the Blood Lotus
Please,
thing.
are you with the Inquisition?
We could go
As
get
you've
Lord
wandered,
Wolsey.
have you by any chance seen a ram that is, different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes, I'm certain that if he heard his Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, Please send him home.
Mm-hmm. What I really came up here for is XP. And any loot you got for me.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Alright. You know what? I think I want to end this episode right here. In the next episode, we'll go in there. And we'll talk to Fiona. And then, of course, Alexis. But until then,